move us forward here. And bottom line for you for this section, that again, one of the most important aspects of allyship is the ability to understand and respect the lived experiences of others, right? So this starts with social identity, the understanding of others, right? I already gave you an example that a Black woman in a queer community is going to have a very different lived experience than I do. And probably then a heterosexual white man is going to have a very different lived experience. And what can happen is when people share their challenges or they share their lived experiences, especially at the workplace, sometimes, I know it's not going to be all of us, but sometimes we become defensive and we say, well, that can't be true. This is a great workplace. Or that can't be true. Like, you know, Tom is such a nice guy. Well, all of those things can also exist at the same time that somebody has a difficult lived experience at your workplace, right? Tom might be a very nice guy. That's also true. However, we're talking about Susan right now, and we're talking about respecting the experience that she has had and believing her, okay? And so this lens of social identity and respecting the lived experiences of others, this lens can really help us to understand why people feel oppressed or marginalized at the workplace. And when we accidentally exclude others or we accidentally invalidate them, right? Because nobody wants to believe that they're creating harm. Nobody wants to. None of us do, but sometimes we do. All right, so how in the world do we move forward, right? How? What to do now? So remember that allyship is a verb, it's an action. There are a lot of different things that you can do to work towards allyship. So it's very, very important that first, I already mentioned this, you're taking action to understand the lived experiences of people who are different from you. My challenge to you, to every single person on this call right now, is to connect with somebody in the next few weeks that you don't normally connect with at your workplace. Just hop on a Zoom call and have a casual conversation. And your goal would be to listen to understand, right? So if you remember back to those statistics from earlier, only 30% of people at the workplace feel heard. That's too small of a number, right?